How's it going? I'm Mitchell Doss, and today I'll be telling you what I hope my future job looks like and a day in the life of that, and also a little bit about my future job. So, first off, I want to start by saying that I've been running a fever for the past few days, and I'm just now breaking it. So, I definitely want a job that has sick days. So that's a key component. But I actually looked up a number of jobs, and I'm not gonna lie, like they all seem like something I would want to do, and that's a big thing I like about who I am is that I don't want to paint myself into one corner, into one job. I'm willing to work different jobs to better myself. But one that really caught my eye was an urban planner. And an urban planner, it helps develop cities and towns, or I guess you could be use it at any scale. And they just listen to the community and developers, and they find they listen to their needs and they find the best solution to those problems. And most of the time, those problems um, come with environmental issues, zoning issues, and just a whole mess of issues that you would generally find in a day to day life in a town. So, my biggest thing is I would want to be able to come into the office daily, just check my emails, gather my thoughts, look at any of the projects coming up, whether it be, developing a new building, um, office space, a mall, depending on the scale of the town. Um, but also when doing those kinds of things, looking at the lay of the town and trying to reuse already developed lands. And these lands that aren't developed, that don't necessarily need to be developed, make sure that they are the last thing that's on the table. So we don't regret our decisions. Um, I would want to meet with city officials, um, you know, uh, just everyday people in the city as well, just to get feedback and, really try to better the city. And the biggest thing that makes me want to do this is in my water resources class, I, um, one of the sayings she always said is that a lot of problems in the world with the environmental problems in the world, can start at a local level. So with local problems have local solutions. I would like to have a job that really looks at those specialized local problems and really just solves them. And as someone who's majored in environmental science and engineering, I know engineering is just not just problem solving, but it's a different way of thinking sometimes. And it's being fresh, it's being new, putting a different spin on things. But to have my environmental science degree accompany that, I would feel like the possibilities could be endless in trying to institute new things for the town to make it better. But one of the components you can do as an urban planner is work with parks, and that's a big plus because my town now is instituting parks, and just really like cleaning up the parks we have, adding new trails, and just being able to take part in that. Have somewhere that improves the community, and not only just the positivity of the community, and just being able to go in the office, have ideas, meet with people, but at the same time be able to pretty much not escape the office, but not feeling stuck at the office, and go out and experience the change that I'm instituting on the town, or city, or wherever, and just being able to get some feedback and hopefully positive. But I know a lot of people don't like change, but I know that if I can do if urban plan is a thing for me, I know if I do it with everybody's thoughts in mind and do it the best sustainable way possible, the best you know new innovative ideas possible, then I know it's going to be a general positive feedback, and I really look forward to hopefully having this chance to do that later in the future. But not only just parks and stuff, but instituting green technologies on buildings if I have to help help develop them, and I will, and just for example using LEDs rather than just standard lights, and putting in uh solar panels. It's just you're gonna have to deal with development of lands you don't want to be developed, but it's about lessening the impacts. And it's something that I would be able to do with my environmental science degree and minor in engineering. But at the same time, due to development, with my previous career in construction, it felt right when I was reading over like what this job entails. And so I just want a daily life of feel like I'm doing a positive impact and change on the community for the better, and that my changes will promote sustainability and a positive way of life that makes a positive change, and it just pushes that positive change continuously, even way past my time, and it never stops, and it just and everything it just there won't be any more local problems to solve. It's just improving those solutions. Thank you for your time, and I hope I was able to give you a good insight on what my hopes for the future and a day to day of Mitchell Doss. Have a good one.